Hey Libra, thanks for visiting. This is your weekly reading for December the 18th to December the 24th. And yes, I'm running a bit late on these readings. I've been saying this all throughout these readings. I've had so much going on. I've been so stressed actually, but I'll try to upload them as quickly as I can for you. So please bear with me. Please don't be cross or angry with me. And as always, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe or leave a comment. And everything's shuffled and ready. So let's start your reading for Libra. So the first card you have your past is the Seven of Swords. Yes, I'm just seeing that you've been learning something, or someone around you. There's something to do with learning or studying or learning something for a job or a career. Someone's around you. You could be at a place of study. You could be at a university or something like that, or you work there or something, or there's training to do with your work. Someone around you actually isn't being honest with something. So what I'm seeing is that this is something around learning. So it could be that they're not being honest about their qualifications or something. They could be pretending that they went to some fantastic, prestigious university and they actually didn't do that. Or they might be pretending that they've finished something but they haven't finished some learning, or they've finished training and they haven't. It might be something like that. They're hiding something. And I'm just seeing that you're thinking, or you were thinking at this time, that something wasn't adding up with this person. Something wasn't adding up with what they were saying. Maybe the dates weren't adding up. Maybe their stories were a little bit unbelievable, or something like that. They were saying something about themselves, and your instincts were right. Your instincts were right about this person. And if this hasn't happened yet, it will probably come up soon. You'll probably see this come up soon, where you'll have someone who isn't honest with something about their career or their learning or something like that. So the next card you have your past is Death. This is fantastic. I'll tell you what I'm seeing here. It sounds sad, but it isn't. It actually turns out really well. What I'm seeing is you've had some people around you who've been limiting you. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Sorry about that. Yes, there have been some people limiting you. So these could have been people in your family, and they've known you for a long, long time. So they go way back with you. And I'm just seeing the things that they've said to you have been in your head. So they've been putting things in your head that have been stopping you from doing something you've always wanted to do. So maybe you have these people saying, you can't do this. Nobody has ever done this before. Who do you think you are? You don't know what you're doing. We know what we're doing. You don't. It could be something like that, or something about, you've always been this way all the way growing up, and you're not the sort of person who. It's that kind of silly, old, crazy, old thinking. So I'm just seeing that you're actually avoiding some of these people. But now, at this time in your past, with the Death card, you've just decided to let these opinions go, because these opinions weren't actually about you or who you are. They're about an old perception of you, and they're also about who they were. They feel that they haven't been able to do what they wanted to do, and they feel bad about that, and they're putting that onto you and trying to make you feel bad. And maybe they're not meaning to make you feel bad. Maybe they are, maybe they're not. But sometimes these things are subconscious. They're coming out as being unhappy with themselves, and it comes out to the people who are actually putting themselves out there to do something. And that's what happens with me. That's what happens when I get trolls on here telling me I'm bad or stupid or rubbish. I don't know what I'm talking about, because actually I'm putting myself out there and they're not. And I think some people aren't brave enough to put themselves out there, so they pick on other people who are brave enough to put themselves out there. I'm not saying I'm fantastic, I'm really not. I'm just saying that's often behind when people say nasty things to other people. Quite often that's what's behind it. So yes, you're still in the process of letting these perceptions go and these words in your head go, but this will really help you when you finally do this. This will help you to move out of this old mindset that you've had for a long time, that stopped you from going forward and doing what you've wanted, and this has been holding you back. And you're going to really get out of this old mindset forever, because you've got the Death card, and you're going to move into a new one, and you're just going to throw away all those things that people have been saying about you, throw everything off, and you're going to start afresh, and then you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do. So this is so fantastic. So the last card you have your past, yes, is the Ten of Swords. So I'm sorry you have this card, but what I'm seeing here, this isn't something that's happening now. This is something that you're looking back on that happened in your more distant past. So what I'm seeing is that, you know, maybe when people say bad things about you, you start thinking about, oh, I must be bad because this happened in my past, this person left me, this person at school said this to me, back and back and back. And you start watching a movie in front of you about all the bad stuff, but you forget all the good stuff. There's so much good stuff, and we forget all the good stuff. And that's what's happening here, because these people have been saying these things and it's been in your head. But it will be over. You have the Death card. It will be over. But at this time, you're actually thinking about a time where you're victimized. And yes, this is in a relationship. So you may... I'm seeing that you already broke up with this person. This is a while ago, but you know, it's a past relationship. That's what I'm seeing now. I'm seeing this. So this is still affecting you in some ways, and I think because of these people saying these things to you, this has brought all this bad feeling up. And you just have regrets that you even went into this whole situation with this person, and you went on with this relationship for a bit too long, and you wished you hadn't have let it go on and on and on. That's what I'm seeing. And it was a bad situation. You felt victimized in this relationship. I'm seeing that quite clearly. But you know, this is all going to change. You're going to let go of all of these thoughts and all these bad feelings about yourself. You're going to be able to do this. I know it sounds hard when you've got them in your mind, but you will be able to do this, and you will move on from this. You have the Death card. The first card you have your present is the Star. So this is following on from the Death card again, because now that you're going to be determined to move on from these negative thoughts that were going around in your head and really holding you back, you have hope now, and you can see where you're going. It's like you have to follow this bright star, and all the other bad stuff that's coming to your head is going to fall into darkness as you follow the star. The star is going to get brighter and brighter, and these people's voices are going to get darker and further away from you. So you know, you have hope. You can actually see where you need to go now, and you'll be able to achieve what you really want to achieve. So you know, you've really struggled with this for a while, and with these negative voices, and they come from your childhood. That's what I'm seeing. These negative voices come from there, but these are going to be pushed away now. And yes, it won't be an easy road. You won't just suddenly click your fingers and you'll be all new. It will be a process, but it will definitely happen, and it will be permanent. You'll just be set free from all these bad thoughts and these bad feelings. This is fantastic. So the next card you have your present is the Queen of Cups. I'm seeing here there's someone from your past, and you're still involved with them in some way. I'm not saying romantically, but you still see them or talk to them for some reason. They are from your past though, and they're going through a lot of problems in their life at the moment. They're going through some emotional problems, and you're there to talk to them. You're there to help them. So I'm seeing you trying to talk to this person. You're trying to reassure this person, and I'm just seeing that they're probably going to have some more professional help or some other help to help them. They might need counselling or something like that. So, you know, I think that it's too much for you. It's too much for you. They need professional help. So just, you know, steer them toward that. Try and help them to find professional help. And if they're in a really bad state where they can't even make a phone call, they can't even do anything like that, you might have to help them do that. You might have to do the practical stuff to set them up to talk to a professional. That's what I'm seeing. The last card you have your present is the Seven of Wands. So I'm just seeing that you've had something that you're really stressed about. You thought that you're going to have to speak to someone about something that's happened, and you thought that when you spoke to them there was going to be some sort of big battle or confrontation. You're a bit stressed about talking to this person. But what I'm seeing is that they're not going to have a battle with you. They're not going to feel this is a battle. I'm actually seeing they're going to be quite peaceful about this. And I'm actually hearing silence, which is nothing, which means that they're not going to argue or make a fuss or make a battle or have an argument with you about this. They're going to be actually fine about this. So it's not going to be as bad as you thought. This talking to someone, it's not going to turn into a bad confrontation. That's what I'm seeing. It's going to be fine. It's going to work out a lot better than you think it will. So yes, the first card you have for your future is the Ten of Cups. Fantastic. So this is about you moving on from the place that you are into a much better place as well. So even better. So you've got the Death card, and then you've got this Ten of Cups in your future, which is fantastic. I'm actually seeing you physically going away somewhere. So it could be going away for a few days, or even just one day. You're going to have a change of scene and you're going to see something new. And you're going to be maybe taking some time off work, but you're going to be taking some time off the day-to-day struggles into something new. And I'm seeing family as well. There's going to be family there, and children definitely. So you could be traveling to visit family, or family could be visiting you. But I'm seeing children and traveling together. So you could be moving to something new with children, or you could be seeing someone with children. Yes, it's something like that, but this is a very positive thing. You're getting out of your everyday life. You're going to be getting out of your everyday, day-to-day stuff. So the next card you have for your future is the Lovers. So yes, this is really great. This follows on from the Ten of Cups. So for people in a relationship, I'm seeing real happiness and real closeness here, and this is fantastic because I'm sensing that there could have been some opposition to this relationship. And actually, I've seen this in your past readings. You've had some opposition to this relationship you're in, but you've been through this. You've been through all of this hard stuff, these ups and downs, to get to this point now. The struggles are actually going to be worth it. That's what I'm seeing, or they have been worth it to get to this place, because you're really happy in this place, in your future that you are in. And I'm just seeing that you're both going to be taking a break from reality as well. So maybe they're coming on this journey, or wherever you're going in the Ten of Cups, or maybe they have children. Maybe that's what it is. There's children around this. Yes, you'll have to make some sort of effort. I'm seeing when you get back to your normal day-to-day life, your daily grind, take some of this positivity and this happiness back with you. Don't let things go back into the old rut that you were in before. That's what I'm seeing. Just take some of this good, happy time back with you. The last card you have for your future is the Four of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing with this is, there is some money coming up for you, and you could have secured a new job or a new position or something. For some reason, some money's coming in for you. You've worked hard for this, though, I'm seeing. But there is money coming in for you, and you're going to have to divide this money up. I'm seeing you dividing it up into different sections. You might be paying different people. You might be budgeting, you might be dividing it up, but I'm seeing you having to divide it up so you can't have it all for yourself. That's what I'm seeing. And part of you wants to hold on to this money. That's what's happening. This guy's holding on to these coins. He doesn't want to give them up, but you have to do this. It's inevitable. So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to go into your practical mode, and you're just going to divide up this money that comes in. That's what I'm seeing. So Libra, I hope this resonates. These general readings won't always resonate with everyone, as I always say, but again, if you like this reading, please like or subscribe, or leave a comment if you like to. Thank you so much for watching.